All right, going to be starting week 1 predictions here today. We're going to be starting with the big one, Ohio State hosting Texas. This is obviously the biggest game of the week, and it could end up being the biggest games of the regular season. Two teams that were really good last year ended up playing in the semifinals against each other. Ohio State managed to pull out a close one late off a big fumble return by Jack Sawyer. And now they meet again here in week 1. This game is at Ohio State, which I think is important for this game. It has been tough to see many teams go into Columbus and win in recent memory, especially when you have a new quarterback, which Texas does. And yeah, I think it will be an exciting game. Both teams starting new quarterbacks this year. Texas lost Quinn Ewers. Ohio State lost Will Howard. Now they're starting Arch Manning and Julian Sayin, respectively, who are both, we think, pretty talented quarterbacks. They were both high recruited out of high school. But neither is still going to prove themselves yet. Obviously, Alabama originally had Julian Sayin there. Ended up transferring once Nick Saban retired. But yeah, I think both guys are going to be putting a lot of pressure to start this year. I mean, anytime you play against a top end team, first game of your starting career, really, it's going to be tough. But I think while Texas does have an advantage in this game in terms of the fact that they have probably generally more starting experience on this team, I actually think Ohio State is who I'm leaning in this game. I just think Texas lost a lot on the line of scrimmage. I know they've returned some key players, touching on defense, like Anthony Hill, Colin Simmons. They're two stars at their positions, probably going to end up being All-Americans this year. And Ohio State lost a ton of players off their team. I mean, key players on both sides of the ball at key positions. So maybe you think, okay, Texas has an advantage in terms of experience, but I don't know. I just feel like Ohio State, even though they lost more players, I trust them more. I really do. Ohio State has proven themselves to be able to win more big games in recent memory. I mean, can someone, other than Alabama in 2023, can someone give me a game, a big game against an elite team that Texas has won in the last 2 or 3 years since it became good again? I can't think of any. They only have one big win, if you ask me. So I like Ohio State. Give me Ohio State in generally a lower scoring game. Give me Ohio State. Give me 24-17. Ohio State wins. I think Ohio State is just better. Home field advantage will be big in this game, and I think the Buckeyes get the win close.